back to the You Should Know podcast, episode 163. Round of applause, please. Hey everybody, welcome back to the You Should Know podcast, episode 163. If you are new here, or if you haven't already and you look below you, you see that subscribe button isn't pressed, you're wrong. If you look even more below that, you see the comment section isn't fulfilled with your name. Guess what? Even more wrong. Go ahead and fill that out. Get your good karma. The best way to get your good karma is hitting that share button and hitting that bell button and helping us grow this podcast more and more. The You Should Know podcast family is growing stronger. We love you, and we are glad to grab new members to the family every day. It's like a bigger family reunion every day, every Monday, every week. We can all come together, have a common bond of having fun, having some laughs, and sharing some hot topics. And another place we're going to do that is on tour. We are about to start the Peyton versus Cam 2025 World Tour. There are still a couple tickets left. Go to YouShouldKnowstudios.com to grab those, or just click the first link in the bio. If you want more YSK every week, more than just on Mondays on YouTube, you get content almost every day over at the Koala Club, the Patreon, the best place on earth. I have not ever read a single comment, and I'm not trying to jinx us here. I've never read a single comment saying, "Oh, I regret getting the Koala Club." It's never happened.
Never, not once.
Because the Koala Club is the best place on earth. More content than you could ever imagine. We love you so much. Oh, and also, happy Cinco de Mayo! Links to everything you ever need in the description below. Now on to the rest of the episode. The You Should Know podcast. We got co-host Cam back in the studio.
Diamond Lights.
How you doing, Cam?
I'm doing fantastic, man. There's an aura around you today.
There is an aura around me today because something happened this week at your house.
Oh my God.
Do you not remember?
No, something did happen. But I'm speaking of the same thing.
The most monumental thing in your child's life happened because of me.
Because of you is questionable. Most monumental is it's pretty secure.
And it is caught on camera.
It is caught on camera. I don't know if you were the catalyst that caused that.
I think
I think he was in the moment. Juices were flying from everyone, and he just let it slip.
If you don't know what we're talking about, on my Twitch stream, Cam's kid's first words were "unk," and he said it to me. Because your son loves me more than you.
Okay. No.
He didn't say Dad or Mama. He said Uncle P.
He said Uncle P.
He goes, "Hey, Uncle P."
He went. That's what he said.
No, it was way clearer.
It was honestly a wild moment. Like I left the room, ran out. That was crazy.
Yeah, your son's first words were "unk."
That's kind of lit though. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. As long as it wasn't mom or aunt.
Why? Why would aunt be a problem?
I don't want it to be aunt. I want him to love his uncles more.
Does he have aunts? Oh, he does. Yeah, Liv's sisters.
He's got a couple.
But they're pretty absent compared to me.
Yeah.
But it was so crazy, right? Because if you remember the day that we announced that Cam and Liv were pregnant on the podcast, I gave them a stuffed koala, right?
Yes.
Flashback to the OGs, if you remember. And if you press a button, it's me screaming, "It's Uncle P!" Right? And Cam and Liv are such bad parents, they've never shown Malachi that.
Yes, we have.
No, they haven't, because Liv told me you hadn't.
Then she's lying straight to you.
Well, y'all are both liars. You're made for each other. So we go upstairs into Malachi's room, his nursery room, right?
Humble abode.
And it's so many things in there that he doesn't even need.
No, has no clue what they are.
Right. And so I see the koala bear sitting there that I got Malachi. And I'm like, "Oh my God, has he seen this?" Liv goes, "No."
She's lying to you. She chose to lie in that moment. She absolutely said, "I'm just not going to tell the truth." We've shown him everything in his room. I've played the button for him. We've done it multiple times. She's a liar. Liv, you're a f***ing liar.
Well, have you played it for him since he's gotten cognitive?
No.
Okay, so
maybe that's what she
I
means.
think that's what it is. Because back when his brain was mush,
he was like,
yeah. And so Liv was...
Hey, don't thrust when you're telling a story about my son. You said back when his brain was mush. don't thrust when you're talking about my son.
I did that?
Yeah, you said, anyway, so you did that.
I think this is my natural movement.
I think that is your natural prowess.
And so it's all caught on camera, by the way. So I'm not lying. Liv's holding Malachi, and he's looking at Unks, his big black savior.
Savior? What? Big black uncle, maybe. We don't even have to say big black uncle, just his uncle. But if we had to say it, it'd be big black uncle.
That's the best way to describe it, right? And so,
big black uncle. Malachi, that's your big uncle.
Okay. I've read a comment about you too.
I've read 1,000.
And so, I grabbed the stuffed koala bear. Liv turns Malachi towards me. Click the button. It's Uncle P! His face lights up.
It does.
What the hell was that? I can see he likes it. He goes to grab it. I'm like, oh, you like this thing. I let him touch it a little bit, feel it, play it again. It's Uncle P! He goes, I'm like laughing, like, happy. He loves this thing. I'm the best uncle in the world. Yep. One more time, I click it. It's Uncle P! He goes, Unk! When I
swear to God, it happened just like that.
My heart exploded.
I literally screamed. I went, what the f? I ran out of the room. I was like, my son just spoke. And it wasn't even to me or his mom.
Yeah, 100%.
This was big black uncle. He said, Unk.
Yeah.
Dog, it was honestly clear as day.
Isn't it the best feeling in the world?
It was. It honestly was. It was crazy. Like, the fact that and obviously that's not his first, like, I mean, hell, it is. If we're going to be honest.
That's his first word.
That is his first word.
Yeah, Unk is definitely a word.
Unk is a word.
Yeah, I mean, especially for his generation.
Yeah, especially 2025. Unk's a word.
Yeah.
Who would have thought, though?
I would.
No,
I knew he was destined for me. He was destined for me.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Yes, God placed him in Liv for me. God placed your son.
You are his big black savior.
Yes, God placed your son and your wife for me, for your best friend. That's what happened.
Oh, my God. You might be onto something.
What do you mean? Tell me.
Malachi might be your savior. You might have it in reverse.
How so?
His aura and the fact that he's alive might save you from going down a weird path. Like, he might balance you.
Deep dark road. No, he loves me.
You wake up and it just right when you're just like, man, no.
Yeah.
You go, Malachi.
100%.
He saves you.
No, it would never happen.
No, never.
But I do love your son, and I'm just honored that his first words were for me and not you.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
Slightly jealous.
I was trying to get at it because I saw you trying to be all happy about it in the moment now.
In the moment, it was sick. In the moment, it was hype. It's like, what the hell? He's 3 months. He just spoke.
Yeah.
But then it really like sunk in. I said, it's honestly, like, he came over, he hit the bear, and now you're going to say his name? Like, I feed you. I clean your I bathe you. Yeah, I rock you, and you don't say nothing.
That doesn't define love. That's your responsibility. I love him. He knows
I love him more than you do.
I don't think that's true.
Are you debating that you love my son more than me?
I think so. I think so.
You're ludicrous.
I think y'all's relationship is more transactional.
What the hell do I get? It's a negative transaction, if anything. I am heavily in the red from him. That sounds awful, but I'm saying.
And that proves my point.
I'm saying transactional?
Yes,
I do everything because I love him, not because I have to. Oh, what am I getting out of? Losing sleep? Less free time?
The things I do for him, I don't have to. I spent money on him before he was born, so I'm in the red too.
Exactly, but it's not transactional.
But I do it without complaining.
I don't complain.
You go, Malachi.
No, I bite the pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go, be quiet. No, it's not transactional. You do not love my son more than me.
I think in a different kind of love, yes, I do.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much you love him?
4.5.
Oh my God, see?
No, I'm just kidding. I love him 100 out of 10.
Okay.
I love your son.
God, you're too smart.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to set a trap for you. You were going to say 10 out of 10. I was going to say, oh, I love him 100 out of 10 or 12 out of 10.
Yeah, so I said it's super low. You don't know what to do.
God.
I had a great
run laps around me.
And I had a great week this week outside of your son proving that he loves me more than he loves you.
It's absolutely insufficient and false, but how was your week? Great.
I went to Friday Night SmackDown after
Holy
WrestleMania.
Shit, you did.
Oh my God, and I hate to get into WWE talk so early. I'm not going to dive into the whole thing of WWE, but I do have a story that came from Friday Night SmackDown.
Go for it.
So as soon as I walk, and I say this all the time, but YSK in WWE or Peyton Hart in WWE, definitely going to do something in the future together.
It's yin and yang.
There's no way it doesn't happen. Because before I even got into the arena, people were coming up talking about how much they love the podcast, the security at the arena, people that work for WWE. It was a beautiful thing all night. It's like so much love.
It's like this.
As soon as I walk into any WWE event, it is like YSK family reunion in there, right? But some people don't know who I am, right? And they don't know what comes with me. One of the things that come with me is an odor.
Yeah.
Right? Now let's backtrack. So,
Oh my God! I thought you were gonna say something real. You go odor.
so before I left to go to Friday Night SmackDown,
Doesn't make sense.
I was wearing my clothes. I changed, and I was just sitting with CJ in the kitchen, talking, drinking, having fun. Right? Something came over me, and I said, "CJ, can you smell me?"
Oh,
I used to give you the smell checks.
God.
Now I ask CJ to give me the smell checks. I raise one arm. He goes, "No, that one's fine." I go, "Well, this next one's gonna be where the problem lies." I lift up this arm. He goes, "Now that one's a little sour. Now that one,
rank.
now." And so I'm like, I knew it. I knew something was wrong, but I loved the T-shirt I was wearing. So I went upstairs, and I said, the only problem area is the pit. I grab my cologne and I spray the pit of my shirt, and I drown it.
Yeah, I was about to say it was not.
I drown it. I go back downstairs. I tell CJ, can you smell the pit again?
CJ goes, of course.
He goes, now it just smells like you mixed cologne with boof. And it smells worse.
Oh my God! Change your shirt.
Uber's outside.
Oh God!
I go outside to the Uber. I sit down, right? It's like an hour drive to where this event was at. Hour drive, I'm driving. As we're going, I can smell myself more.
Dude,
it was getting bad. I get to the event. I make my way, get my drinks, go down to the floor, sit in my seat, right? The guy next to me and the guy next to me, sandwiching me, do not know who I am. The people behind me do and the people in front of me do.
Oh God.
I'm taking pictures with the people in front of me, right? That's my go-to move.
Oh no.
This is my go-to move. Arms in the air.
Oh.
In my peripheral, I see the guys go.
They go.
They give me the most like back up kind of face in the world. I smell horrible. I see that. I clock it. I know I stink. I know things are bad, right? I'm panicking now. So now I'm winged. I'm chicken winged. I'm tucked in the whole night, right? Woo! I've stunk in public so many times. I know the plan of action. I just go get a t-shirt. I go get a different t-shirt. They're selling merch here, right? I'm like this. They're playing the WWE intro before the show starts. I'm like, I have time to just run upstairs, grab some merch, come back down. It's like there's probably nothing gonna happen at the beginning of the show. I go to turn to walk upstairs. As soon as I go to turn out of my seat, I hear John Cena comes out. I'm like, I turn around. I'm trying to record John Cena and his last time probably in Texas. I'm recording him like this over people, and I'm like, I raise my arms up. I look to my right. The guy that was sitting next to me is no longer sitting next to me. I look over. It is a lady and a security guard. I'm sitting next to John Cena's wife. And I'm like this. She's looking at me with the most disgusted look in her eyes as I'm fanboying over her husband. And I smell like absolute.
Oh my God. I thought you meant at first, before you said it was John Cena's wife, I thought you said bro called the feds on you because you're stint. I thought he literally got security, said, hey, I can't sit next to this. I paid quality money for this.
No, I'm sitting next to John Cena's wife.
Did she give you an audible complaint at any point?
No. She was such a sweet lady. Like, she was taking pictures with the fans.
God
and like
bless
everybody.
her.
She was so sweet. And she was wearing John Cena's gear. It was the cutest thing ever. And she was so excited to watch him. She loved it. And I was like, I love that kind of support. But she would be so happy looking at her husband. And anytime I went to cheer, she would go.
She was definitely cussing you out in her mind, 100%.
I don't blame her. And Mrs. Cena, I am sorry. I love your husband, and I haven't seen him since I was a kid, and it was one of the best nights of my life. But I smell like often.
You're sitting there. She's just trying to watch her husband. You're sitting there, hustle, loyalty, respect, and she's like, and you're just like, it's like.
Yeah, and so long story short, that segment ends. I stay for like 2 or 3 because there was a banger Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah.
There was not a bathroom break time, to a point where I had to go during a commercial break. I ran out. As soon as I was trying to run out, these 2 kids run out of nowhere right in front of me holding a sign saying we're only here for the You Should Know podcast, and it's the same dudes from the other Monday Night Raw I went to.
Sick.
And they were expecting you, so many people were expecting you to be there because apparently on an episode you said the next WWE I'm going to. So there's a lot of people saying I thought Cam was going to be here. I was like, oh, he's a liar.
Okay.
Like he doesn't keep promises.
I probably did want to go, and I probably did say that. I'm not gonna call them liars, but it can't. You didn't even figure out you were going until like 2 nights before. So I sure didn't. know. But yeah, I would literally. You said you ran to piss, and they popped out. I'd be like, no.
I ran to go change my shirt, not piss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go. So and there's a video of me with them, and it's my last time of the night with that shirt.
How long were you next to Mrs. Cena with that stench?
Probably like 18 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that.
18 minutes.
Yeah. She will remember me.
You will be in her brain.
We could go work in the future with John Cena, and if she's there, she's gonna be like, get him out, get him out,
make him bathe now.
Yeah, and it's to the point that shirt that I had, I put it behind my seat. Right, I changed my shirt, I put it behind my seat, like on it, like hanging off. But I was standing up and sitting down the whole night. It hit the floor, right? So I was taking pictures as the show ended, like with a bunch of people. Security came over. And they picked it up.
I already know what you're gonna do.
No. I swear to God. They pick it up and they're literally like, and so they're examining it and it's moving, right? Because they're like twirling it.
What the
and
fuck?
moving her, and then she goes, oh, and she puts it down and everybody could tell that's my shirt. It was on my chair.
What'd you say?
Fell off.
What'd you say?
I said, oh, throw it away, it's trash. I swear to God.
I thought you were like, oh, that's not mine.
No, I owned it. I don't care at that point. I was like, that's mine. Throw it away. I know. The You Should Know podcast. This episode is brought to you by our friends at HUEL.
HUEL.
If you're constantly on the move or tired of skipping meals like me, HUEL has you covered. They're today's sponsored. It's spelled HUEL if you don't know that. And their Black Edition ready to drink is a total game changer. It's a complete meal all in one bottle. No prep, no cleanup, just grab and go. HUEL's already sold over 500 million meals around the world, and now it's your turn to try. And new customers get 15% off plus a free gift at HUEL.com when you use our code YSK. Don't miss out. Try it today.
The HUEL Black Edition is a perfectly balanced meal. It has 27 vitamins and minerals, 35 grams of protein, all while having 7 grams of fiber as well. One of my favorite parts outside of HUEL genuinely tasting so good is it is incredibly affordable. With high protein meals costing less than $5, it is a budget-friendly option that genuinely can save you some money. Start saving time and money without compromising your nutrition with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% plus a free gift using our exclusive code YSK at HUEL.com.
That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers using our exclusive code YSK at HUEL.com. Please see our description for the terms and conditions. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try HUEL today for a complete nutrition bottle. Now on to the rest of the episode. The You Should Know podcast.
I think it's I'm if I could diagnose you, it's like a a hypochondriac,
right,
but with scent. The second it gets in your mind, the second you have the thought, I need a sniff check. Do I smell bad? It's only going to get worse. It's 100%. Like a snowball.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
I don't know what, that's a mix of anxiety and rhythm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I'm anxious, I can change my brain chemistry to do anything.
No, you shut up. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can change your brain chemistry when you become anxious?
When I'm actually anxious, like panic attack anxious, I could make myself happy. Too far? A bit. Sorry. Just a well, that was me being like, I like to explain things in the most extreme way.
Oh yeah, let's just play that one out. So in what scenario?
No, but if I can convince myself like I have diarrhea, I will go have diarrhea.
You're not being honest. You're not being real.
My anxious warriors that are watching and listening to this can completely understand. I can convince myself that I have something wrong.
No, you are so in thought that you really think it and you could believe it's true. It doesn't make it true.
Yes, it does.
That's superpower. You are.
You call it what you must.
You're not telling me that if you are so anxious in the moment, in this scenario, that you go, oh, and you're down your leg. There's no way.
It's not that quick. It's not that quick.
It takes time to build?
You just don't have anxiety and you're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying
it starts with a weird feeling or a noise. I swear to God, it starts with a weird feeling or a noise somewhere guttural. And then I'm like, oh, I don't like that. And then once I hit that I don't like that, and my brain is stuck on it, it is stuck on it, Cameron.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
And it will go. And then 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 you know I really get messed up?
How?
I hit the internet with it. Strange, weird feeling, right side, lower stomach area, random.
Guttural noise, near kidney, when a little overtired.
And you know what it says? You're going to die in 3 hours. You're like, go seek medical attention fast. And I'm like, I'm on insurance. And I'm panicking. That's my regular Tuesdays, dog.
He looks at you looking up in the Uber. It's like, you need to be in a hospital now. You're just like, you go, how much longer? Drive faster. And then you just go, oh God. It's just like it's a spiral.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Peyton,
my anxious exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
Mixed with self-thought. Typically negative self-thoughts, mixed with Google is like a concoction from hell.
Dude, there's a point, like, whenever I was anxious in my past relationships, I think I was making my ex cheat on me. Oh, wow. Like, I could be like, she's getting right now. And then she would end up going and get
You're sitting there in the mirror, you're like, she doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. She's cheating right now. You're cheating. She's cheating.
Yeah.
She's cheating.
No, it's like I could play out her night in my head. No. Like, I swear to God, I'd be super sad, and this is super vulnerable, and if y'all judge me, you. You're fired.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
No, and I'm being so completely honest right now.
Okay. No one judged
YSK fam, if you judge me for this, I would be in my bed, like, super depressed, right? She left. Or no, she didn't leave yet, but I could tell she doesn't love me.
You were forming the leaving.
Yes, and so I'd be like, she'd be like, oh, I'm going out. So I'd be laying in my bed, and I'll just play out her night in my head, like, okay, I know what time she normally gets to these places. I know what this place is like. God forbid she knows the bouncer. The bouncer's going to introduce her to this, take her to this section. This section is going to give her drinks. This guy is an attractive rich dude. Oh, wait. And then I'll play out this whole night, and then it'll be 1:30 in the morning, and she still hasn't texted me. I'll be like, I made you do it.
And you would think you made her do that.
Oh, yeah.
Bubba, that's not your fault. We're not judging you. We're here to uplift you. You're a righteous man.
Yeah.
You weren't doing that. That was her. You're great.
But I think I do have the superpower if I'm anxious enough. I think I can make anything happen. This is because of my anxiety.
What is because of your anxiety?
This. Everything we have here.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I do have a superpower.
So you think you could, like, okay, let's take it one step up. You're in a jungle, right? All of a sudden, you're
Wow.
Three crippled, nasty minds, one sane person. Now, if I said you're in the desert, whoa!
No, that'd be no. Why can't I be in the desert? Put me in the desert.
What? Okay, you're in the desert, but it's not as good because what I'm about to say.
Okay, what?
You're in the jungle, walking by yourself, forest. Sure, there you go. You're in the forest.
Right.
And all of a sudden, a caribou turns the corner, right?
Caribou, that's closer to the beaver or the kangaroo family?
I think like moose. Big, like a huge moose. What are you thinking? That's a caribou, right? Caribou's a huge.
I thought a caribou was like one of them hedgehog platypus little mother.
No.
You know what I'm talking. Capybara. That's what I was thinking about. Little thick
caribou. 1,200, 1,500 pounds, huge antlers.
Oh,
huge.
I'm gonna start calling you Caribou. Caribou Kennedy.
It turns the corner. Do you think you have it in your superpower? Because that is a superpower. To like make that caribou not with you.
No, mine is predetermined and premeditated. I have to be alone.
If you're driving to the forest and the whole time you're thinking, no caribou will touch me. You won't be touched by caribou?
It's different. It has to be authentic. I can't just randomly. It has to be like something internal in me that sparks.
Dude, we need to like start working on this.
Oh, no. If y'all were to to unalive me and sell me,
My God.
y'all would be billionaires.
Who the
I
hell are
have
we
something-
selling it to? Who are we selling it
Amazon or something.
to? Amazon. We're
Yeah.
going to sell your corpse to Amazon.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying, I think something is up here that's worth a little bit
That's
of
what we
something.
don't wait till you're gone. You need to work on it now.
No, I don't want to be a prisoner.
Speaking of that, I found out that we're never going to be optimal. We are never going to make it.
Me and you?
Our fitness journey, never.
Why?
We're not making it.
Why not?
I'm sitting watching TikToks at the house. This guy jumps on. He's one of the healthiest guys in the world, right?
Yeah.
He did 6 weeks straight, had 100% sleep score for 6 weeks straight. Every single night, he slept perfect. That's literally what his app told him. Perfect. He gets on the video and goes, yeah, I eat my last meal at about 11 a.m. every day. I eat my dinner at 11 a.m.
Who's?
I eat my dinner at 11 a.m.
Is he healthy?
So he's the healthiest man.
Does he look okay?
He looks fantastic.
That's strange.
He looks fantastic. He's healthy. He
Okay.
sleeps 100%. And I thought to myself, he said he eats from 6 to 11, 2,500 calories.
That has to be like that's like Ramadan, no? Not to be offensive.
No.
But they have windows.
He goes, your primary first stage digestion takes 6 hours. I don't want to interfere with that. I drink 5 things of anti-inflammatory green tea per day. And I said, you know what? It's just not meant for us.
I don't think,
not
okay, but
gonna do
that's
that.
super extreme. People like that, I don't believe in them.
But who are we chasing?
I'm not chasing anybody. I'm just saying I don't believe in that.
What do you mean you don't believe in it?
Like that's your crickets are invading thing.
No,
Like you
it's
just
not.
believe it.
No, it's not.
I don't try. Like there's not a person on this earth that lives like that. For how many years did he say he's been doing that?
Oh, I don't know how many years. He said for 6 weeks straight, he slept perfect every night.
I don't believe that. And like prove it to me. Sleep
Apparently
with
his
me.
app.
Like for me to believe something that derogatory and crazy, you have to bed me.
Derogatory?
Yeah, like that's not real. There's no way.
Okay.
Like Ashton Hall, right? We know that's not real.
Yeah. That's fabricated.
That guy's Ashton Hall. You don't sleep like that. Unless Ashton Hall's in bed with me, I'm not believing it.
I'll take that's fucking wild.
Dude, I don't believe it.
I'll take it one further. During the interview, he's eating like a poke bowl, like
Yeah.
a very healthy thing. I you not. While being interviewed, he was like this. He was eating. He was hitting a stretch. He goes, I tend to stretch for about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day.
Well,
And
that's good.
And he literally goes, yeah, sleep score 100%, full-blown stretch.
I don't believe in people like that.
And I immediately, but the guy interviewing him was another like fitness dude.
Right.
And he was trying to learn the tips. And I immediately thought, what if that was us? We're never going to make it.
I would be miserable.
Yeah. No, we would never be able to do
No,
that.
I have too many real life issues. I have so much responsibility in my day-to-day life where I don't have 2 hours to stretch.
Yeah.
I don't have, I have to eat at midnight. I have things to do.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
God, you hit it on the head.
People that live like that have nothing to do.
Too smooth.
Who's his dad? He founded Microsoft. His dad's Bill Gates. Like he has nothing to do.
Papa Gates?
You know what I mean? And speaking of Ashton Hall, right? I've been doing this thing in my fitness journey, as you say, which I'm really doing very bad on. Like,
No, you're not.
Like I'm fat. So I've been trying to keep up my fitness journey. Ashton Hall, the guy that does the morning routine videos, wake up at 4 a.m., get on a meeting, all that
4
stuff.
minutes in the air in a single dive.
Exactly, that guy. He really made this thing popular, which is called mouth tape.
Shut up. Shut up.
Right? I bought mouth tape.
No, you did not.
I did. Because I am a well-known mouth breather. Like, whenever I breathe, it looks like I'm trying to taste the air. Like,
Like, that's how you think. You're just like,
yeah. It's like whenever I was a kid, I would be slouched over, like mouth open, and my mom would come and chin me, right, to make sure I was good. So many scars on my tongue. She caught me. Yeah. And so I'm a known mouth breather, right? And I've been called names for it my whole life. And then this beautiful man, Ashton Hall, his night routine is put on mouth tape, go to bed, take it off. You get a defined jawline. You get better sleep, right?
clear your airways.
I don't know if I got the wrong mouth tape, bro. I don't know if I got the wrong mouth tape, Cam. Dog. This is a PSA to everybody listening. If you get mouth tape, it will literally feel like you woke up and you're like a prisoner of war. It is the scariest thing to forget you have mouth tape on. It is unbelievable.
You forgot you had to
And it wasn't like I woke up in the morning like, I woke up at like 3 a.m. like looking for water.
You said, you're butt naked too. You're just like,
dog, have you ever done the mouth tape thing?
No.
It's horrible.
The fact that you beat me to it is, that's crazy.
And I couldn't get it off of my mouth because it was attached to my beard and my mustache. And so I was like 3 a.m. waxing my. I was like,
it's like, it's like to yourself.
What I ended up doing is I went to my sink.
Holy no, you didn't.
I swear to God, I went to my sink. I ran the hot water, and I was waiting for it to get hot. I just put my mouth over it so it could like take a little bit of the glue or whatever's on it. Dog, do not
now
get
you're
that
burning your face. All at 3 in the morning, mind you. You have crusties.
Yeah.
You're not there. You're sitting there like in pain.
Do not get the mouth tape.
Did you try it again?
No. Cam, that's the thing with me. I don't need to explore. I'll try something once.
You're a one-time guy.
If it goes bad, it is not for me. I'm done. I don't need to try it twice.
Okay, but I would argue now you know that those first night was a fright. You forgot. Long day, you went to sleep, you woke up, couldn't breathe, freak out.
Right.
Now you can expect it.
I understand that, but the thing is, how am I getting it off my face? That's the problem.
Oh, God, yeah.
That hurts. And I don't know how they do it. Like in his morning routine, it was so seamless and simple. I was literally like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4.
And this eye's closed, you're still butt naked, you're just like, mother. You can't get it off. Holy shit. That would be, oh my God.
It was absolutely horrible.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Mental health awareness is growing, but there's still progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say they have avoided seeking mental health support due to fear of judgment. I'm sure a lot of people listening to this or watching this can relate to that.
This Mental Health Awareness Month lets encourage everyone to take care of their well-being and break the stigma. The world is better when people are healthy and happy.
When people hesitate to get help, it doesn't just affect them, it affects families, workplaces, and entire communities. I think people don't realize that.
BetterHelp has over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. And you can easily switch therapists at any given time with no extra cost.
We're all better with help. Visit BetterHelp.com/YSK to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/YSK. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Oh my God. Random question. Would you rather your mom... just let me get there. Let me get there.
Can I get
Let
a
me
better...
tell you something.
Can I get a better transition? How the do we go from mouth tape? What is wrong with you?
Because just wait. Oh, you're not you're gonna pick.
We have to put like an ad there or something.
Would you? Okay, here we go. I thought of a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather your mom
No.
or CJ has to live with you for the next 20 years?
I would marry CJ. I would literally get CJ pregnant.
God, you're a good man.
That was the easiest would you rather. That's my mom.
My
Ken.
mom's lived a great life.
Oh my God.
For CJ for 2 decades? My mom's lived, she's done it all. She saw her baby have a baby. She lived a great
You
life.
play too much. I ain't playing like that.
I'm not playing either. I'm
not
just
playing like
saying.
that.
If the Grim Reaper turned the corner and said CJ or your mom, I'd say she had a great time.
Wow. Really? You mean it?
Time. Yeah.
CJ, does that make you feel good?
No, not really.
That not actually makes me feel bad, dude. What the?
Okay.
What kind of question is that?
That was just to be funny. But here's a real would you rather. I thought of. Would you rather? Okay.
Yes.
Would you rather? This is a serious one. Spend the next 10 years with Pierce, living with Pierce every day.
Sure.
Pierce is with you.
In my house now?
In your house now. If you move somewhere, he stays with you. Everything.
Okay.
Or leaving the office, and it's normal Pierce.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, why is he sitting up so straight? He's like, he's waiting on the
It's
answer.
my turn.
He's like, I've been wanting to move in there.
Okay.
Live with Pierce. Pierce says he is next 10 years. or the next girl that CJ sees upon leaving this building is now your wife.
Oh, that's easy. See, the girl that CJ sees.
The girl that CJ sees.
You know how quick it is to get a divorce?
Okay, let's add a threshold. Wife for 2 years. So
Yeah.
You'd stay with her?
I can be disloyal.
Why'd you make it a tune? He said, I can be disloyal. I'm gonna cheat on you. Yeah. Oh, you sick man.
Call it what you want. You won't call me Pierce's roommate. I'll tell you that. You won't call me that. It's okay. God, imagine waking up and seeing that stash every day.
Amazon Prime mustache.
I'm like, I smell so much hair gel.
Yeah, God, the castor oil. Like, no, that's not real. It's not a real stash. Holy
There's a popular thing going on, right? Since you're bringing up the would you rathers, there's a popular thing going on Twitter, and this is like vintage YSK
I'm about
question.
to say, we were way ahead of the curve.
Way ahead of our curve, right? Honestly, we might have made this up.
Sing it.
Go Peter, go Peter, go Peter, go Peter, go Peter, go Cameron, go Peter, go Cameron, go Cameron, go Cameron.
So we might have made this up, right?
I stink.
The question is, do you think 100 men could beat one gorilla? Now, we've said this probably before, like 80 episodes ago.
Yeah, long time.
But we've grown, we've matured, the internet is involved now.
The cycle of life has returned, and
We
now
might
we're
have
here.
changed our stances. Do you think 100 men could beat one gorilla?
You want to say it at the same time or me
No,
first?
I asked you.
Yes. I think 100 men can beat one gorilla.
And I think it is not even a question.
Yes or no?
I agree with you.
Oh yeah. I don't. The whole stance
Yeah.
behind 100 men. They're like, oh, it's all about the parameters.
Right.
If the gorilla, its sole goal is to kill the men, to unalive the men. The 100 men is to unalive the gorilla. The men win.
100 times over.
It's 100 men.
100 men. And have you seen, and
Like what
how
are
we
talking
drive, if
about?
it's just random men, like we're just taking a poll, like the census, we grab 100 random men, it's going to be a little tougher.
Yeah, if
right?
we get to draft a couple prospects.
If we get 100 of our intern Pierces, Gorilla's going to have
Gorilla
a
clears.
field day. Field day, right? But if we get drafts,
oh my God.
like we're like Brock Lesnar.
Send Brock Lesnar. You send,
you kidding
send
me?
the Undertaker.
Yeah, dude, there's no question in my mind.
No.
And yes, there's going to be some casualties.
Obviously.
Some
And that
people
sucks.
are going to get a bad knock on their door in the morning,
Oh
right?
God, a bad club to the grill.
No, I'm saying like the families are going to get a bad knock. Be like, should have gone out there.
We beat the gorilla, but Craig's gone. that's how it's gonna go. She'd be like, oh my God.
100%.
Do they get compensated in this scenario?
No, I think it's just people that are out there fighting the good cause.
Fighting the good cause. So we just draft 100 guys,
Yes.
rip them out of their day-to-day to go fight a gorilla
Yeah.
for no reward?
Yeah, well, you bragging rights. But I'm saying, I don't understand a circumstance in which the gorilla wins. I genuinely do not see it.
No, the only way it wins is if it's by the surprise. If it's surprise. If it's just the gorilla's dropped into the enclosure, the men are dropped there, the men have no clue what's going on.
Right.
If it's sanctioned, if we're selling pay-per-view buys for this event and there's promos, the men win.
I don't think in any circumstance the gorilla wins. With 100 men, I don't think people have been somewhere where there's 100 people doing something together.
At the same time, yeah, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. And humans are the smartest in the world.
Exactly,
Are the
bro.
smartest being in the world.
Yes.
I've
yes.
met some gorillas, right? They like magic. Yeah. They like magic and they like to throw things, right?
Yes.
I've never seen a gorilla box IRL.
Yeah, never.
I've never seen it.
Never once. You never seen a gorilla slip a left hook.
Exactly.
Never.
Like you might see like the good ones on the internet be like we could all go watch Tom Brady highlights. Like if a gorilla's point of reference for football players is Tom Brady, they're gonna think we're all got a mean arm.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But then they go see Cam play football, and it's like Stevie Wonder trying to catch a baseball.
Oh my God.
I'm not. No, it's true. No, I love Stevie. But if we're honest, I wouldn't call on him to catch a baseball.
Not at all.
It's
Never
not a
once.
problem.
Yeah.
I would call on him to make great music.
Exactly.
The soundtrack of my life. I love him, and I'm still iffy on Stevie. If we're being out there, I'm still iffy on him.
What do you mean?
There's too much evidence against him. I don't know. God bless him. It's none of my business.
Back to the gorilla.
That's what I'm saying. Our point of reference for gorillas is only the top prospects in the world.
It's the guys that get on the internet. What about the regular gorillas?
Yes.
Just sitting in the corner, eating some grass and some leaves.
Have you ever been to like a low-end zoo and seen those gorillas?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we'd beat the out of that guy. We would stomp his. Yeah, he'd be like, oh. Like, no, he goes up to fight. He's like, no. Punch him right in his. Punch him right in his nose.
And I think if the 100 humans have an objective, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm saying, like, so it's like y'all 100 men got to take this gorilla down, or your family's done. 100 men are going to hurt this gorilla. It's going to be done for easily.
100%.
And I think it's animal rights activists that are trying to make this like even. And then I saw that simulator online.
Yeah. It literally looks like someone was player one on the gorilla.
Yes.
All the people were like this.
And just
And the
standing
gorilla was
there.
like. And the humans are like, looks stupid.
Yeah, it's
that's-
not even a question in my mind that the 100 gorillas win.
Okay, quick change of question. This is for you. Do you think you can survive one-on-one against the gorilla 30 seconds? You don't have to beat him. You don't have to be the better fighter. 30 seconds. Your goal is just to be alive after 30 seconds.
Oof. How big is the cage we're in?
A cage. Was this Hell in the Cell? You're not in a cage. Who said a cage?
We're like SummerSlam. We're like an elimination chamber.
This is not a cage. It's like, imagine a zoo where the gorillas are. You just get dropped in, and you're not like, and now you have to survive for
In
half a
their
minute.
cage. And where the gorillas.
What gorillas are kept in cages in a zoo?
All of them?
Every gorilla you've seen is in a cage.
And
That's not a cage.
Maybe in the drive-through safaris, they're not. They roam free. If you go to a regular zoo.
Brother, the Dallas Zoo, they're in cages?
Yes. What do you call them?
It's not a cage. There's no, what do you call them? It's not synonymous. It's not a cage. That's
What
just
is it?
an
What is it?
enclosure.
Are you not enclosed in a cage?
You're enclosed in a cage. You're not cooking shit. That's not a cage.
What
That
is a
an
cage?
Enclosure.
What is a cage?
A cage is bars and wires. They're literally in behind glass walls in like open ceiling.
Have you seen this show You before?
Yes.
So that glass thing they put him in, was that an enclosure or a cage?
That's an enclosure. It's not a cage.
It's a cage because you can't get out. That's the whole point of a cage. You cannot get out of a cage.
What?
That's what a cage is.
That is not a cage.
What's a cage?
So if I put you in a cardboard box with enough duct tape, you're in a cage?
Can I get out?
No.
Then no, I'm in a cage.
That's not a cage. A cage is made of wires. They're an enclosed. There's doors.
That's a wired cage. There's different forms of cages. There's different brands.
You are out of your mind.
I don't
right
understand
now.
what you're not getting.
Think. I want you to picture any bird cage you've ever seen in your life. What is it made of? Wire.
I've seen glass bird cages at Pet Zoo.
What is a window?
At Petco.
You saw them in a window.
At Petco, yes. That's a cage. It's a bird cage. It's just
That's
made
not
of glass.
a cage.
Okay, what is an enclosure?
It's a whole enclosure. There's glass panes.
Don't define
wires.
something using the same word.
Okay, a space that is enclosed, so you can be in the middle. You can leave it. There's doors in the gorilla thing.
So you can leave an enclosure.
Yes, the gorilla.
Can you leave a cage?
Can you leave a cage? Hold on. Can you leave a cage? There's things on cages. Yeah.
So and there's things on enclosures, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference between a cage and an enclosure?
So wires and bars. So yes, there's a door on both. I'll give you that. But if the door broke here, are we in a cage?
If the door broke?
If the door broke in the studio and we can't get out, it's all of a sudden a cage. It's no longer.
Yes, it would be a cage. We'd be caged in. Yes, 100%. We'd be caged in the studio if the door broke to where we can't get out.
We're caged in? You would call it locked in?
Would you?
Why does
what
it
would you
become
say?
a cage?
So would you call this an enclosure now?
It is certainly more an enclosure than it is a cage.
I think you're just arguing, bro. I don't think you're gonna. I think you're grossly underestimating the fact how wrong you are.
Peyton,
like it is surprising to me
how
wrong you are.
Your definition of cage is something you can't get out of.
Yes.
That's what a cage is in your mind. Just something you can't get out of.
Okay, in prison, do they not say they're in a cage?
That's a slang for it.
No.
Their room is called what? Is it a cage?
A cell.
It's a cell.
Is that an enclosure?
Is it a cage?
Yes.
That is not a cage.
It's barred, like you said.
That's the barred door. The whole thing's not barred in wires. Every dog, every dog kennel, every dog cage you've seen. What is it?
The whole thing isn't. Just the door is wired.
What dog? You're out of your mind.
It's like a whole plastic thing, and the only thing that's wired is the door on a dog cage.
That's the plastic one. Those are for travel.
But it's still a cage, right?
No.
What is it?
I'm not talking about that.
What is it?
I'm talking about
Answer me. What is it?
Kennel.
A kennel and a cage are the same thing.
Sure, but that's the travel ones. I'm not talking about
But it's still a cage. You can't just say that doesn't count because it doesn't go with your argument.
But it has bars and wires, does it not? What if it was all plastic? If it was all plastic,
and they cannot get out of it and it is closed, that is still a cage. A cage is something you cannot get out of. You are enclosed in, which is a cage.
Which is an enclosure.
But you're saying, I've been saying they're both the same thing. You're the one saying they're not.
Because you can't, just because you can't get out of something doesn't mean it's a cage. That's not the depth. Like a cage is bars and wires, an enclosure, glass panes,
Okay.
There's walls.
What is a cage? And I said cage and enclosure are the same thing. Can we agree on that, right? I said that. They're the same thing.
You said that? Sure,
And
yes.
then you said they're different.
Yes.
What is a cage? A box or enclosure having some open work of confining or carrying animals. A barred cell for confining prisoners. A cage, a structure of bars in which birds or other animals are confined.
Bars.
But that's one definition. A confine, it's just a confine.
You stopped. It was one word. The whole definition was a confine.
I'm looking at like 8 different ones. I'm scrolling. What is the full meaning of a cage? A box or enclosure. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding.
No.
I smacked him around.
No.
All right.
Cage definition is what I entered in. The first thing from Oxford. A structure of bars or wires in which birds or other animals are confined. Bars or wires.
So it has to be a bird to be a cage?
No, it says
That's what you're
birds.
saying?
It says birds or other animals are confined.
Okay.
Bars and wires.
Okay.
Okay, what? Did I win? Do I get to hit my cam dance?
No, 100% not, but
Do I get to hit my cam dance? No? No?
See if they'll do it.
No?
See if they'll do it.
God, y'all are haters. Y'all are haters.
I have a better question.
My God, we're not even on the...
Because that was...
We didn't even answer the first one.
What was the...
Can you survive 30 seconds?
Oh, wait, ask me again. Because he just started arguing with me for no reason.
No, because you don't...
I just tried to get... Okay, move.
30 seconds. Gorilla, you can
Ask
survive.
me better.
Can you survive 30 seconds one-on-one with the gorilla?
How big is this area in which we are in?
There you go. There you go. Let's say 50 square yards.
I don't do that. I don't know.
Half a football field.
Half a football field, 30
30
seconds. Are you kidding me?
Half football field.
Give me a day.
That
might be excessive.
Okay.
Give me like 45 minutes.
The gorilla...
45
You're
minutes. I'll
out
survive.
of your mind.
45 minutes.
The gorilla's goal is to end you.
Yes, 100%.
And your goal is to survive.
100%. I have people tried to end me before. I'm still here.
They weren't gorillas. They weren't gorillas.
No, y'all taking it there. I'm saying they were fierce.
No.
No, yeah,
45
100%.
minutes.
100%. Oh, 100%.
So let's say, imagine just...
Now, are we just saying my naked being? Or
both unarmed.
Okay.
No, yeah, you don't have a...
No, I'm not saying I have any weapons, but do I have bargaining tactics? Like,
It's a gorilla.
give me 2 bananas and like a Rice Krispie treat. I'm
No.
surviving for like 2 days at least.
No, you're in a corner.
Yes, 100%.
He's in the opposite corner.
100%.
Nothing in there.
100%.
His goal is to end you in 30 seconds.
100%.
No shot.
100%, Cam.
Okay, what's your strategy? What are you doing?
Run and bargain.
Stop
It's
saying
but there's
bargain.
nothing else I can do. He could hurt me. Yes, I'm saying he might grab me a couple times and just bow and like.
You're just gonna get up from a bow.
No, I'm not saying I'll get up, but he might think I can play. I've been in fights before where I've pretended to be knocked out, and guess what? They ran away because they thought I was knocked out. The whole time I was like this.
You're like LeBron. You said.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I peeked because it hurt so bad, and I was like, I don't want to keep going in this fight. Like I willingly got in this fight. You hit me harder than I expected. I'm gonna lay down and pretend that I'm done, and I will do the same thing with the gorilla. They won't know. I could be like this. And I used to practice fake being unalive because I used to want to be in Law and Order SVU, and I would be so impressed by how the fake people never move their stomachs when they would breathe. Like I was like, how can they pretend so well? And so as a kid, I would always practice. And now it will help me in my guerrilla defense.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Factor.
Make this your best season yet with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor.
Woo.
Eating well has never been this easy. Just heat it up and enjoy, giving you more time to do what you want.
Cam, you know me, right?
Yes, I do.
Do I like cooking?
No.
Do I like grocery shopping?
No.
Is it hard for me to eat healthy?
Yes.
Guess what's helped all that?
Factor.
Factor. They deliver meals to your literal doorstep. In a box. It says Factor.
Yes,
right?
it does.
And online, you can pick what kind of meals they bring to you. So I know there's going to be delicious cuisine in that box that I want. That is healthy for me. That is no prep. There's no cleanup. I pop that John in the microwave. I'm eating better. It tastes good.
Yummy tummy.
And it saves me a lot of money and time.
Oh my God, the time is impeccable.
Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts.
It's easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with none of the fuss.
Get started at factormeals.com/YSK50 off and use code YSK50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code YSK50 off at factormeals.com/YSK50 off for 50% off plus free shipping. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
You're not real, bro. You're not real.
I swear to you.
How old were you studying actors' stomachs on Law & Order SVU?
Oh, so my mom showed me that at a young age. Dude, my brother's a dude. Because he's
He goes, what'd you say?
no, because we would all be like in the living room, and my mom loved, like, she would watch like Snapped, Law and Order, like all that.
Yeah.
Every mom. As soon as Law and Order come on, in that first came up, pressed it, fled. He'd go, oh no! He would get scared of he'd be scared of the bell.
What?
Yeah, don't make fun of him. I can make fun of him.
But I'm saying he wasn't even scared of the content. He was scared of the song.
I think the song was so eerie, and he knew the context of the show. I think that's what it was. You'd go, dum, dum, and press it back. Oh, get out of here.
Oh no, call me when it's over. He runs upstairs. Bro, I you know how much of a I was? You remember the movie?
Was?
Well, I still am.
Yeah.
But in this regard.
Yeah.
You remember the movie War on the Worlds or War of the Worlds?
You
It's
think
like
I watched
2008? And probably Caucasian film, but War of the Worlds, it's
Yeah.
like 2008.
Yeah.
It's like a alien invasion type.
Okay.
I was watching it with my parents in the living room, and it started to scare me. Instead of, this is my own house, instead of standing up and removing myself from the situation, which I have all right to do,
Right.
I went like this. And I was probably like 10. Like, what the hell?
You wanted the attention.
I was in like
you
the
wanted the
fourth
attention
or
for
fifth
being
grade.
scared. That's what it was.
And I ducked behind my mom on the couch.
Yeah, I think.
Why did I not go play Madden?
You wanted the attention of being scared. You wanted to be held. I get
God,
that.
was I not getting enough love?
No,
Golly.
no. But I'm not saying you weren't getting enough love. You were probably just a little attention.
Probably.
Yeah, I remember.
There was points of time where I wasn't.
100%. We all were. It feeds into the job we're in now. You know what I mean?
morning to you.
I remember I had like me and Gandhi had a beef for a little bit.
No, you didn't.
I swear to you.
No, you did not have a beef with Gandhi.
Yeah, because he ruined like one day of like my middle school years. Like a day I was trying to get my shit off with a girl or something, and he like I was like, dude, who is this Gandhi fella?
How did he ruin it?
Dude, I don't know what was going on. I think the teachers were done or like too hungover or something like that. And like they came to this consensus one day. They're like, we're not working today. And like I don't know how this happened, but we went to the theater in our school, right? And we sat down and they played the Gandhi movie. And if you know anything about the Gandhi movie,
I didn't even know he had a film.
it's like 10 hours long, bro. There's an intermission in the movie.
What?
Yes, like, and it was playing in theaters.
It's like box office, like an indie project.
It was a box office movie. It was like a Gandhi movie. And it shows you his whole life and how he sat down for a long, like, well, no, that sounds crazy. No. No, I'm just trying to dumb it down for the people that don't know.
An hour of the film, he's like this. He's literally just like,
There's one intermission, right? And it was like, I think it was like a 7-hour movie or something like that.
What the hell?
And we watched it, and I remember the dialogue was so whispery, and I think that's why I have a thing against like whisper dialogue movies. Like I have a beef with Harry Potter a little bit.
Indistinct chatter.
Yeah, I love some indistinct chatter. But I just remember like there was this girl, and like my teacher didn't let me sit next to her or something because like we would talk too much, and I was trying to get my shit off.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, we got 7 hours.
How old are you?
I was middle school. And then, I remember the intermission broke and we were going out and she was just done. And I was like, Gandhi. She just didn't want to talk because she was like so tired from watching the movie.
Gandhi's on the screen, just like, he's just talking to no one.
100%.
And it looks like Gandhi's flip-flop.
What?
Gordon Ramsay? Someone made a piece of meat and it was so bad he goes, it looks like Gandhi's flip-flop. He said Gandhi too. And the big surprise is the bastard's raw. God, he's a savage.
Yeah, he must sound crazy in bed.
He's like, what are you doing?
What's Gordon Ramsay's dirty talk?
Get out from back there. Well, I was saying from the perspective of what are you doing? It was something that he wasn't expecting. She was trying something new, and he said, no, Gandhi's flip-flop. That's a wicked maneuver you just did right there.
One step too far, always.
I have a pet peeve.
Tell me.
I don't like when people fake cuss.
Oh my God.
That is like ick material.
When people say, what the frick?
Dude, what the frick is going on?
Dude, if you're above the age of 6 and you're what the frickin' me, if you're what the frickin' at 6 years, automatically as an adult, I put you on a list.
Yeah, you need to get jawed just one time. Just, bro.
Dude,
okay, a stiff jab.
Like, there's no way as a taxpaying citizen, you can say what the frick and feel
confident.
You can wake up in the morning and go, you can't do that confidently.
You go, what the frick's going on here? No.
Dude, gosh darn it.
You son of a gun.
Dude.
Like, let him
let him drop. Dude, it's like, unless you're a student at BYU, like you can't what the frick me.
Hey, okay. We're going to tread lightly.
Soaking.
Those videos, not even soaking, they go, would you rather save 1 million souls? I'm like, ain't no way you're answering like
No, they're brainwashed at BYU.
That is something else. Would you rather have a sip of coffee or stop the Second World War? They go, World War's got to happen.
Yes, like, dude, they don't play.
It is nuts.
They don't. So BYU is like a super is it a Mormon school?
Mormon school.
Mormon school. And we're respectful of every creed and condolence and covenants.
Religion.
So we respect everything. But we are also a comedy podcast, and if you say something or do something that deserves some jokes, you're getting barred up.
Yes.
Right? So there's this guy who goes around the BYU campus, a super Mormon school, and he asks the kids, he interviews them, and he's like, basically, would you rather watch a horror movie or like
save a puppy?
See, like save a puppy on the side of the road. And
no, not save a puppy. Watch a puppy like
unalive.
Perish.
Yeah, watch a puppy unalive or take a sip of a coffee. And they're like,
they go, I'm sorry, that dog's gonna have to go.
Yes, they don't like, and I'm like, it is unreal. And they're like, what's your favorite party drink? And they're like, Sunny D.
Yeah, I'm like, God, you suck.
You're 25.
Oh my God. No, what's the quickest you've seen someone get engaged here at BYU? They go, hell, 2 days.
Yes, dude.
I'm like,
that's some you and Liv.
No, God, no. Me and Liv were dating for 4 years.
No, okay. What were we talking about before we got into the
fake cussing?
Fake cussing, dude. She does it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not do it.
Get a mic. Get a mic.
The other night, you said that was freaking cool.
That was the other night. What were we on?
What?
We were on a live stream. I was cussing live. Probably wanted to tone it down, maybe a little bit.
This was Saturday, no stream, just us.
And I said, that's freaking cool.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Since you become a dad, less respect. Less respect.
I don't like when you say those things.
No, me and Liv talked about it. Your wife has talked to me about this. So like when we met you, you were like the cool white boy that's part of us. Like you get the culture. Heavy decline. Like you were at the top of the roller coaster.
I'm losing my culture?
Oh my God, it's gone.
Bad?
Bad, dude.
No way.
It's like
examples.
Now I would have second thoughts of bringing you around the cookout.
No. I am cookout certified.
Okay, well
100%.
since me and your wife feel like you've lost some of your cookout abilities, I think I should test you on the culture.
Test me, quiz me, do a culture quiz, culture test.
Are you confident that you're gonna pass this?
I'm pretty confident. I
I got a lot of these off TikTok, and there's like a lady that goes around and starts on World Star, and she asks these.
Oh God.
And a lot of people don't do well.
Okay. Is it like modern? Is like pop culture?
See, you're already doing too much. You're already not gonna.
Okay.
Is this like ethnic rap and like the
No, I
history
didn't say that.
of underground hip hop?
I didn't say that. Like,
no.
Are our parameters like Wu-Tang and maybe some food items? I'm just kidding.
See, I told you since he's had a
No,
kid.
here we go.
Me and your wife have said you've lost it, bro. You've
we
lost
go.
it.
I'm
okay.
here.
Just finish this phrase. God is good.
All the time.
And
all the time, God is good.
Look at you. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Oh, tell you about my Jesus.
See, now why are we
I
doing
don't need
that?
to do
That's
that.
The part
Yeah,
where it's
I don't-
changed off a little bit. All right. If a black person tells you to keep it up, what does that mean?
Keep up the good work, or keep it up, you're gonna get smacked. There's multiple variations.
There's one variation.
If it's keep it up, that means you're gonna get smacked. If they were to say it like that, like keep that, you're gonna get slapped, or you're gonna get a bad thing.
There's just a nasty undertone when he explains.
How?
Do y'all hear the
Was
bass
that
drop?
right? Was that right? Was it right? Was it right?
You get half. I'll give you half a point.
Okay,
Half a
there we
point.
go, there we
Okay. Okay.
See, I'm telling you.
When black people see people running, what's the first question they ask?
No questions. Run the same direction they are. No questions asked.
There we
Ain't
go.
No time for questions.
There we go.
Get out of there.
What's the black people's term for stuffing?
Dressing.
Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam.
Dressing ain't. I've had chitlins.
See, why is the act? That's not good, Bubs.
But I have.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
talking
don't
about
have
how
to
I say it.
Yeah, say it like how you were born to speak.
Dressing isn't anything. I've endured chitlins.
There you go. You've ate chitlins?
Yeah.
That's not
for
good.
real.
You shouldn't do that. When black people are invited to a party, what is the first question they're asking?
Now I might get this one wrong. In my personal experience, the first question they're asking, what type of food y'all gonna have? No. Okay, what is it?
Sorry, who all gonna be there?
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Hey.
Okay.
That's a good one too. I like when they say that. I like when they say that.
did not say that.
I like when they talk like
Yeah,
that.
that checks out. Makes sense.
Yeah, my wife.
I gotta make sure there's no ops in the building.
No, that's too far. That's gotta go. That's gotta go.
That's hilarious.
No.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Here we go.
True or false? We eat at people's houses if they ask nice.
I'm going false, dog. You don't know what. You don't know how they've cleaned their stuff. You don't know what type of animals they have. No.
Exactly. I don't know what kind of. I don't know. I've never seen you clean your dishes. I don't know what your kids look like. I don't know what your animals do. That's not
I
happening,
don't know if
bro.
you wear socks in the kitchen. I don't know what's going on.
You should get this right. Who's Boo Boo the Fool?
Ooh. Boo Boo the Fool is like any kid acting bad or dumb or saying something goofy like Boo Boo the Fool.
It's not my mama, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you half a point. Hey, good job. Half a point.
Half point.
Half a point. Half a
Clear
point.
on these halves.
That sounds crazy, given who your wife is.
Oh my God! I didn't even mean it like that.
I think that's it. That's all I got for you. Congratulations.
Did I smoke it? Did I lose my culture? Or am I still at the cookout? 100%.
I think it's one of those things. You used to like naturally just it would come out
It
of
would
you.
exude off
You
of
would
me.
just like you didn't have to do anything. Now it's like you're like, guys, I know Big L. Like I can tell you everything about Wu-Tang Clan. It's like you're like one of those guys. It's like you have to prove it now.
Like I only do it if there's something at gain.
Yeah,
It used to just be a part of
like
me.
now, like back like when we were in college, it would be like I could bring you around all my people, and then it would be like, oh, he's cool dude. Now you would be like, hey, dude, you heard Gunna's new mixtape? Like you would try to fit in now, and it's weird.
No, I would argue I would be less trying to fit in.
No, it's more now.
I'm so cemented in just.
No, and see, but you can't say that.
No, I'm not saying I'm cemented in the culture.
You like meet a new black person and be like, hey, I don't let you know, I'm already cleared, bro. I don't need your approval.
You're not giving me any approval that I don't already got or that myself. No.
And that's what it gets up.
I'm saying I'm cemented in myself. I don't have to prove anything.
Okay.
To anybody.
I just want to let you know you have lost the aura of it. Maybe not the knowledge, but the aura is gone,
okay.
and we should fix that. I think it's because your son looks like Conan O'Brien.
My son looks like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, and it's just that's
he's slowly. He's very Caucasian baby. He's slowly getting more of Liv's features though.
He is.
He's keeping my skin, but he's getting Liv's features.
And I'm so sorry, Malachi. But no. I thought that too. I was like, oh, he's starting to get more of his mom's features. But then I saw him the other day and I was like,
my God.
all gone. It's like his hair's reddening a little bit.
No, it's not.
And
He's just balding.
the curl is gone. Like sometimes, like
That
when
was after a deep nap.
and y'all tried to manufacture his curls. I looked at it up close. Those are manufactured
No,
curls.
those aren't. Those
Those
are not
aren't natural curls.
I swear
Look at
on
them, like
everything.
right, manufactured.
I swear on everything. That's a manufactured mustache. You don't get to say yes. Look at it.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But no, they're not. It's water, and you just run your hand through his hair.
I don't care, Cam.
Okay, well.
Hey, like I promise you, I'll wake up and my like it's not like there's no. It shouldn't be an interpretation.
Okay,
like
yours
either the guy already does and he doesn't have it. Here we go.
Okay.
You have a white baby. 75% white. That's a white child. That's from the mountains of Caucasus. That's a baby from the Slavic lands.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Rocket Money. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been too good at keeping track of my expenses.
Ugh.
I have a bunch of subscriptions I did not know about.
Good Lord.
I feel like a lot of people had a bunch of subscriptions they did not know about.
Right there with you.
But the best tool to find your unwanted and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, guess what it's called?
Tell me.
Rocket Money. Do you know what Rocket Money is?
Talk to me.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending, and it helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all of your subscriptions in one place. I have Rocket Money for the company. That's how much I believe in it. For all the expenses we have, I have Rocket Money for You Should Know Studios. I can see, why did Pierce get that subscription over there? Cancel it. You know what I mean? We spent that much money. Let's lower the spending on that because we don't need that. I didn't even know we were spending that much monthly on this. It has helped us out tremendously, and it's going to help us out on tour to keep up with our finances.
Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/YSK today. That's rocketmoney.com/YSK. One more time for the people in the back, rocketmoney.com/YSK.
Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Oh my
I'm
God.
never going to get to this.
Oh, sorry. I have a story.
Oh, tell me.
It happened this past week.
Tell me.
Is this the first episode in over like 2.5 years you didn't ask me about my week? Are you finally done with it?
I'm
you
done
hate me?
because I watched the episode the other week and I was like, God.
And the one time I have something that was actually this week.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go straight to the story.
Right.
We go to the mall for a quick in and out. We park in the parking garage that's covered. You know the mall I'm saying, but I'm not gonna say the name. But the underground parking garage.
Right.
Okay. We're driving up there, and this is the middle of the day. Plenty of spots. I park maybe 50 feet away from me. There's a transaction happening at the back of this car. Right. I'm nosy. Don't care.
And that's where the difference is.
See, but
That's the difference in cultures.
I'm not going, hey, what do you got there?
You're
I'm
like,
just looking.
I don't know. That doesn't look safe. Police.
I go, Officer Connor, I'm going to need you to come. No.
Yeah, they're doing something illegal in that trunk.
Oh, no. But that's the beauty of the story. I look out. There's a man and a woman.
Nice.
Okay? They're both Caucasian.
Oh, so that all the thret left you.
No.
You're like,
you
not
said
illegal.
That. No. But what they're doing, right? What they're doing, woman has cash in her hand. I'm not making this up either. This is the craziest part. Woman has cash.
Okay.
Now the guy, we're kind of catty corner, so I'm kind of seeing his back because he's in his trunk.
Right.
So I'm not really seeing what he's like rummaging through.
Okay.
He turns around, Peyton. You not. He turns around like this. He's holding 3 different license plates. He's selling license plates.
Oh, wow. That's
This is
super illegal.
Real life GTA.
Somebody stole a car.
100%.
Nice.
The kicker of the story,
Careful.
they're both 80 years old. And I swear to God, they are both 80. Gray as can be, wrinkly as can be, canes, handicap placard. Brother is selling license plates for your hot wired vehicle.
That is...
We got grandmas out here committing GTA.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. When you're a geriatric, it's the best time to commit crime.
My God, because you don't care.
No one's gonna first think of you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Send me to a decent bed? Give me 3 meals a day?
Yeah, it's like, hey,
ooh, so what?
I got 6 months left anyway. I'm going out with a bang. I'm stealing cars.
Bro.
I've never driven a Maserati.
Never. He goes, I'm trying now.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick. Okay, do you think it's a good business plan, right? At that time, you're in nursing homes. A lot of people are kapooting right by you. You play checkers with them one day, next day they're gone, right?
Next day, you know, you take their keys.
Right? And then it's like, oh, I'm going to go unscrew their license plate. That's a new license. That's $80 right there.
Bro, and who's going to expect it's the old guy?
Exactly.
All you're worried about is your oatmeal and your checkers
That's
at
a good
lunch.
play. And especially if they're wide. You get double the coverage.
Oh, my God.
That's double insurance.
Allstate right
Yeah,
there.
God, that's
You're
guy.
in
You're
safe
protected by the
hands.
lizard.
That's Geico.
Yeah. That is good.
Bro, I was like, what the hell? I'm dead.
See, that's whatever your natural prowess should came over where you get yourself involved. If they're 80 years old and you see them selling license plates, you got to go over there and ask.
Do I try to like get a cut of the pie? Like I try to get in on the business?
No, you do too much. You just go over there and you inquire. You ask. What are you doing?
Hey, Grandpa, like what's this?
Exactly. And you know how much better that story would be? You come in with that information when you see because you know they're not a threat to you.
Well, you never. What if he was like, beat it? What if he was like that?
That's
confrontational.
Better. That's great.
Yeah.
See, but that's insane that you saw that.
Bro, wicked. The mall we always go to.
And I wish you got it. That's what I'm saying. You bring up a lot of good things, but you blue ball me every time. You got to get the secondary info.
I know, but then. Okay, but now let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. I go to get that secondary info. You immediately move goalpost. See, now you need to mind your business, Cam.
Yeah, but if the story is good, but if the story is good enough, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Because now you're giving me a headline with no text.
No meat and potatoes.
And so there's nothing I could do with it. You know what I mean? It's like I wish I knew what was happening.
I just don't want to do wrong in your eyes.
You always do.
Yeah,
so
I know.
don't stop now. I'm gonna get to this. Right?
Go for
Saw
it.
this on Twitter by Hoop Mix Only.
Ooh.
And I think I have a hot take on it.
Oh God.
Saw this on Twitter. It says a friend loans you $200 to gamble, and you win $200 million. How much are you giving your friend? Out of the $200 million, they loaned you $200.
I would give them 1 million. How much was it? 200 million?
They gave you $200. You win $200 million.
I would give them 200 million. No, I'd give them $100 million, $200. I give them back their initial $200, and then they're getting half of everything I won. So your initial debt's paid. I'm giving them half. You'd be like, I'd give you your $200 back. I'd throw you $50K on a 2-day delay bank transfer, and I'm keeping the rest.
Don't speak for me.
What if I gave you $200? You win $200 million. What are you giving me?
$200. That's business. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. And
You are kidding me.
I think that is appropriate.
I give you $200. You hit the jackpot of all jackpots.
Right.
I'm talking Louis bags out the carrying Benjis, blue bins.
200 million.
And you go, here you go. And you give me $200.
Here's your initial deposit. Thank you. Cam.
That's the most rattiest
I don't think so.
snake answer I've ever heard from you. You're disappointing me and breaking my heart.
No rage bait. No, I am so honest. If you gave me, Cam Kennedy gave Peyton Harden $200, and I decided on my own fruition to go to this exact gas station to take that exact number, I put in the work. That is my mind. That is my luck.
All on the backbone and hard work and determination of my $200 that I gave you willingly without questions asked.
Yes. So here's your $200 back. Thank you. I could have gone and lost the $200 and not given you $200 back. So you should be thanking me more than anything.
Exactly. But the fact that there was no clause. There was no clause. I didn't say there's interest. You got to give it back. I just gave you $200.
So that's your money that you decided to lose. So it's your fault. It's my fault. Like, what am I supposed to do?
You would give me $200.
Yes, Cam. I'll take you on dinners and everything when we go out.
Dinner?
It's on me.
The dinner?
We go to Topgolf on me. I got you.
My next 3 generations of kids should be on you. If I gave you $200, you hit for $200 million.
I'm so serious too. Like, I'm not, no pot, no jokes. I'm giving you $200 back, but obviously, like, friend vacations on me, right? Good birthday gifts on me. Like, I'll take care of you, but you didn't earn that. That is my money.
You wouldn't give me $5 million?
Maybe the things I do for
$195 million. You wouldn't give me 5 M's.
Maybe the things I do for you will eventually equate to $5 million.
No.
That's not
You
your
wouldn't
decision.
cut me right then and there.
No.
Why are we 5 minutes?
No, and that's not wrong. It's genuinely not wrong. I get like
That's wrong, dog.
I don't think so.
That's wicked. That's evil.
No.
That is evil.
You gave me $200. You didn't say here's $200. And I genuinely don't even have to give you the $200 back. So what I'm doing for you is good enough.
Did you hear my answer? I'm half in the pie with you. 100 M's.
Maybe you'll have
you gave me that 200. I was down on my. I went straight and got a lotto ticket. Boom. Here's 100 million.
Maybe you'll have a quicker conversation with Jesus when you get up. Maybe it'll be easier for you to get past the bouncer. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like I'm doing right by giving you your investment back.
I'm gonna have some thoughts on my drive home today.
That's not my problem.
Are you
I'm saying,
dead serious?
But like that's greed on your point. To think
Greed on my point?
To think you deserve any of my hard-earned money.
Stop saying hard-earned. You didn't take the 200 buy a ticket to go to a cobalt mine and mine for years and sell it all. You bought a piece of paper and you got lucky.
All right, then you should have done it with your 200, but I did. So that's my intuition.
Yeah, you did it with my 200.
Yeah, so I give you your 200 back. Thanks. Shake hands. But you're being greedy. It would be different if I said
I'm not.
It would be different if I said I'm going to win this $200 million and forget you existed. I'm still going to be there. I'm going to be your friend. You're going to have sick birthdays. Your kid's going to have sick birthdays. We're going to go do cool friend things. But you're going to live your regular life like you deserve.
Oh my God.
I'm going to live my $200 million life that I earned.
But okay, this is what I'm saying. And now that you know what, let me disassociate.
Thank you.
Let me sit back and apologize quickly.
Yes.
That was slightly greedy on my part.
It was.
It was. I'm not asking for half. I'm not asking for any amount. I think it's borderline wild, right? Wild to come across. You catch this mystery box and it's $200 million. I just think the birthdays, the kids' birthdays, all the trips, that's fantastic, and I appreciate you. And I would never not appreciate it.
Okay, then
but to not even go just $1 million.
What are you going to do with $1 million?
Are you kidding me?
Pay taxes on it, and then what? And
then
when,
like $600,000.
And then guess what? When that money runs out, when that $600,000 runs out, guess what you're going to do?
That's not gonna. No, I'm never coming back to daddy. Milky. That 600 is not running out.
You sit back
that
and
600 is immediately funding future.
Okay, then you just what you should do is just sit back and appreciate the ride. What I do decide to do for you with my money,
oh my God,
you should be okay with it. Wow, hey, Malachi wants to have a bar mitzvah now. Sure, here's his bar mitzvah money.
What?
I don't care.
No.
He wants this kind of. He wants to rent a Lambo for prom. Here.
He wants a Lambo.
And then I'll say, no, but I could do it if I wanted to, right?
See, I feel like that's worse. You having this hanging in. Oh no, I'm not even gonna bring that up because you'd be like, oh no, I don't have to do it.
I don't have to. But I'm just saying. But do you understand? Yes, y'all think the right thing to do, but I'm not doing anything wrong by not giving you money. I'm giving you your $200 back.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know. That's technicality and respecting semantics. Yes. I'd say you're right.
I'm not abandoning you. I'm not. I'm going to. I'm going to be there for you.
I know, but it's like I don't know. That'd be. Did you hear my heart though? Before we move on, I immediately said, "Oh, I'm giving you $100 million. I'm giving you half."
I appreciate that, and it's stupid because you're gonna have to pay half anyway to the taxes. So I'll take that. Sure. That's your fault.
God,
when your kid is like, I want this new toy, be like, sorry, I gave Uncle P half. But I'm not gonna have that issue.
But I still got enough.
I'm gonna piss out $100 million to anything I want, not you.
What a cold, heartless. You monster.
Yeah.
Good
sorry.
God.
But I mean, what do you want me to do?
Okay. Has nothing to do with your money thing, but it was something I saw. You say you saw it on TikTok or Twitter?
Twitter.
I saw this on TikTok. You're in a bar. 100 shots of tequila.
For who?
Listen, 100 shots of tequila. You have 1 hour to drink them for $10 million. You get to call one person to help you take them down. Who are you calling?
Ooh, Vintage Steve will do it.
Ooh, but you don't have his number. It has to be your phone.
Oh.
Like someone that you know that you can call.
Oh,
you go, oh, let me
check my contacts real quick.
100 shots of tequila, You and one person have 1 hour to drink all of it for $10 million.
But I don't know.
You know who I'm not calling?
Who?
CJ Man.
Oh my God, no.
I'm just kidding. CJ would low key.
No, CJ
would dog them, but then he'd wake up in the hospital.
CJ would, like, I would do CJ before all the accidents. Like, CJ before all the accidents would do it.
How much would you give? If it was CJ, how much money would you give him?
How much did I win?
It's $10 million.
And he took all 100?
No.
Oh, then none. Or like probably like, no, I wouldn't give him none. I would look at the spreadsheet afterwards. How much work did he put in?
Let's say he took 60, you took 40 shots.
Oh.
And you get the $10 million purse because it was your challenge.
So they asked me to do it.
So it goes to your bank account, but you phone friend him and he did more work.
And they gave me $10 million.
$10 million straight to your account.
Like $400,000. CJ with $400,000? Go make some shake.
And you're keeping 9.6?
Yes, they asked me to do it.
You're
I
keeping
invited
9.6.
you.
He drank 20 more than you.
That's his fault. He shouldn't have drank all that.
If he doesn't drink 20 more, you don't get any money.
Oh, who said that? I could have drank 20 more. I'm just
What
delegating.
if you were to your wit's end at 40? I literally can't take another sip. CJ goes, bro, if I wake up in the hospital, you got my back. We'll have the money. Just make sure I wake up. Start slamming him.
And when he
takes
wakes
across
up
the
after
finish
getting his
line.
stomach pumped, here's $400,000 in cash. I'll give it to you cash so it's untaxed.
You go, oh, by the way, I got to go back to the crib. You can Uber whenever they release you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
With the $400,000 he made, makes it $400,000 is great money. It is fantastic money.
9.6 million's ludicrous.
Because they asked me to do it.
What if you did 10 and he did 90? Would the amount change?
No.
Oh no! No! Oh,
They asked me to do it.
I love it, though. I love it. Honest man. So who would you actually call? Not CJ. If someone you know in your personal life.
I don't know anybody in my personal life that drinks like that.
You know who I was thinking? If you want to go vintage, you want to throw it back? Vintage Mark Harden. Vintage Mark Harden?
Oh, old school
Tech
Mark.
days?
College Mark Harden probably. He was
Mark Harden body bag
I'm
about
not gonna
60 to
my dad was in a documentary for underage drinking. I don't know if I have the video, but there's a video and he's literally in short shorts and a crop top and he's in a field with a bunch of whites and he's like this like holding the
like-
and he's just he looks just like me.
Yeah, he does. You are your father's son.
Yeah, 100%. One of the things my father taught me is how to treat a lady, how to love, how to be good. And so I've embodied that with my new friend that we've had for a couple years, and his name is Dr. P. Now, Dr. P, I heard, is going to be joining the Cam versus Peyton tour. And he's going to be helping people in the audience with their problems. So if you're coming to a show, there's going to be a way that you can submit your problems right before the show starts. You got to come to the show early.
And bring your baggage. Not literally, but your emotional love baggage.
And it doesn't have to be anything current. You can tell like your most crazy relationship stories, your most crazy things you've done when you were single.
Breakup stories.
Even just things you've done when you were single. Anything crazy that has to do with love, you can submit it at the show that you go to. But we want to give you a taste of what Dr. P is like. He's been going crazy over there on the Patreon. So let's bring in the greatest love doctor in the world. Sing it. Dr. P, Dr. P, Dr. P, Dr. P, Dr. P.
The Sawyer's coming.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at True Classic. True Classic has one mission: to make sure guys like myself, like Cam, like you, look good and even feel better. They've nailed it: fit, feel, and price across the entire wardrobe, and not just tees, but hoodies, jeans like this, and activewear. Everything you need to level up your everyday style.
I've been wearing True Classic for a while now, and from the first piece I put on, I knew it was different. Snug where you want it, relaxed where you need it, no weird bunching, no awkward tight spots, just a clean, endless fit that works.
Yeah, and honestly, we're 6'7". Cam's built a little strange, but in these pants, I'm not gonna lie, he catches me staring sometimes. True Classic is made for Cam. I think if it's made for Cam, it's made for all of y'all, if I'm being completely honest.
True Classic is oh so comfortable, especially their jeans. Look at this. Stretchy where you need it, just like they said. It's not tight, but it's not overly baggy. So soft, so comfortable. Unbelievable.
Great prices on the
My
True
God,
Classics too.
super affordable.
Forget overpriced designer nonsense. Skip the cheap throwaways. True Classic delivers premium essentials built for real life. Grab yours at Target, Costco, or head to trueclassic.com/YSK to get hooked up today. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Permission to start case study 2. Granted. Pupil 1, are you ready?
Yes.
Pupil 2, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Dear Dr. P.
Hello.
My fiance left me
Good.
a month ago. I want to know if he's moved on, but if I try to get him to open up, he dodges it and doesn't answer. I want to move on from it. How can I?
Pupil 1. Pupil 2. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, raise your hands.
Speed
in.
and efficiency!
Have you been stumped?
Is this MC squared?
Pupil 1, go.
Permission to speak.
Yes.
For the first part of your question, you asked if he's over it. Well, if he's dodging the question, that kind of gives you your answer. And the only way that you could possibly get over it is either going to find somebody else to get your attention off of him, or just leave him alone. Don't give him an ounce of your brain. This belongs to you. Don't give it to nobody else. And if you do that, you can move on. End of synopsis.
Beauty. Pupil 2, speak.
May I speak?
Yes.
Okay. So your fiance left you a month ago, so clearly he's done. And you keep texting him, trying to get validation and get a reason of why. Trying to contact him. But he doesn't have to text you back anymore. So I say you go get with somebody.
Hey, boring. You're done. You're done. That was boring. That was so boring. Inflection in your tone next time. That was boring. That bored me. I am bored now. I'm bored of you. Bored. What am I?
Bored.
Not you. Pupil 1.
Sir.
I like your synopsis. You're on the training wheels of a bike, right? You don't know how to ride it yet. You look a little stupid when you ride it, and you got down the block without falling, but then you realize you're on training wheels and it meant absolutely nothing. That's where you're at, right? Wait till you get those training wheels off. You get a couple scabs on those legs, right? Wait till that happens. Guess you'll be proud of you? Guess? What?
Nobody.
Sure. But I am proud of you. You had it right. Just not there yet. Training wheels. Don't be proud of yourself. Pupil 2. God, that was boring. I would rather watch a 8-hour silent film with no phone in the middle of the desert by myself than hear you speak that way again. Right? I would rather take secretary's wife out on a date than do that. And God knows I don't want to do that. You know what? I hate you. Pupil 1, 5.1 out of 10. Pupil 2, you're boring. And apologize to me.
I'm sorry for being boring.
And being yourself.
And being me. Which is boring. My whole life's boring.
All right. Now, secretary, why'd you end up on the floor?
Not quite sure, sire. You pretty much asked me halfway through the synopsis, and I, of course, agreed. You just looked at me and said, floor. That was about it, love. Sire.
You can go back on your chair. Go back down on the ground. All right. Are you ready for Are you ready for my synopsis? I want you to go back here with the pillows.
Of course, graciousness.
Get back there. Get back there. Get back there.
Yes, sir.
Get back there.
Yes, sir.
Widen out the legs. Spread them. More.
There's an object that's in the way.
All right. My synopsis is your ex-husband, he doesn't love you anymore. And he's done. Look at the ceiling. He's done. He's not over you, though. He still wants access to you. That's why he's still in contact with you. You still have access, so you're good. If you want some late night love-ins, like people 2, people 1 do in the dorm rooms, I've heard the stories. You still got access.
Raunchy students.
Right? But people 1 was close about his synopsis. He's saying find someone else. You don't have to find someone else to love. My synopsis is the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody, right? You find as many people you can to get under, preferably as friends, brothers, father, maybe uncles, cousins. Something you like to say?
My mid-back is on fire, Lord. It's on fire.
You know how he got here?
You told him to.
No, you know how he got in this position in life?
No idea, sir.
No, sir.
Good mouth and good credit. You know the yacht I got? You know the yacht I got?
An expensive one, sir.
Very expensive.
It's his.
It's my credit.
You know how I'm not stressed out when I come into work?
His credit.
My mouth. It's me.
Now, you can go back up.
Permission to stand.
Yes. I want you to all clap for him as he stands up. Clap for him. Now, no one really asks you how you feel. No one asks you how you're doing.
Oh, days. Yep.
It's simply because we don't care.
Of course.
But I want you to give a synopsis of Pupil 1 and 2 today. How you think they did?
I'm so sorry for the belch. So sorry for the belch. My spine is exposed. Belch. Permission to speak, sire.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you how we used to have to speak back a couple years ago when school wasn't all soft. This is how we had to address sire. Permission to speak, sire!
Bring me back to the good days.
Permission to grab my glasses.
Crap.
See that? Speed and efficiency, 1 and 2.
This is
Permission to speak, sire! Sorry for interrupting, sire!
this is how you get in the top of your class. One more time for him.
So I had a bit of a whiffle in my nose.
Permission to speak, gracious highness, Lord Sire!
Permission granted.
Pupil 1 started to understand the concept towards the end of the session. He's like a kid with training wheels, as the gracious one has said. He will eventually get better, still shows promise, Lord. However, he has a off attitude. Pupil 2, I think he was on drugs today. He was slow, stupid, and fat, Lord. He held a broom, he's a garbage man, street sweeper, bag cleaner, trash emptier. But he had one of the greatest synopsises this institution has ever seen. Synopsis finished, Lord! Permission to possibly Permission to possibly Permission to possibly aid soon, sire. My back's hurting. When you bent over, that was a gracious view for me, Lord. A lot of. Oh, sorry, sire. My days.
That is.
The You Should Know podcast.
Yo, Dr. P is over there wilding on the Patreon. If you want to see the full version of that, it is on patreon.com/YouShouldKnow podcast. And if you want help or for Dr. P to hear your story live, go to YouShouldKnowstudios.com, buy your tour ticket, and submit your stories. It will be available for before the show. It'll be very easy for you to do it. Dr. P will be there. I don't know if he'll be happy to be there, but he will be there.
my God. He might not be happy from taking him away from his amazing life to come to a city near you, but
especially
he will be there.
He will hate going to OKC. He'll hate. Where else will he hate? What other states are we going to? Oh, Detroit. He will hate Detroit. Where else is he gonna hate?
I think he'll like most cities. Maybe
he'll like Tampa.
He'll like Tampa.
Who else?
Maybe
Vegas. He'll love.
He will
love. So if you're going to Vegas show, you're probably gonna get the best version of Dr. P.
Oh my God! You need to Vegas people buy your. Oh my God! He's gonna love New York. Vegas he'll love. New York he'll love.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Vegas and New York is gonna be his top two. So if you're in Vegas or New York, you might wanna be there for that.
Good.
He's
God.
gonna have a hell of a show.
You don't even. Oof. You don't even know.
God, no. I'm serious about Vegas. That's where he was probably born.
Oh my God.
He was born in Vegas.
He was born in Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, on the strip. Yeah.
But appreciate every single one of y'all coming back. Episode 163, You Should Know podcast. Like Daddy, DJ, Uncle, and Dr. P said himself. First link below in the description, YouShouldKnowstudios.com. Get your tour tickets. And where we are almost every single day of the week with new uploads all the time. Funny videos, 10-minute talks, extendeds, vlogs, bonus stuff, all sorts of behind-the-scenes content. That is our Patreon, known as the Koala Club. Also, link in the description below. Go check it out. Join the huge family of people that are fellow koalas. Don't forget to confuse the casual. Get your good karma with this week's code. Leave it in every comment section on the Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Leave it everywhere. MVG. MVG. You got it. Easy.
My?
No.
What is the first word? Tell me the first word.
I'll tell you the middle word and you'll get it instantly.
Yeah.
Versus.
Oh, monkeys versus gorillas?
Men versus gorillas. Men
Who would
versus
win, monkeys or gorillas?
Huh?
Who would win, monkeys or gorillas?
Gorillas. Monkeys, gorillas.
Aren't gorillas monkeys?
They're all, but it's when, to a person, when they think monkey, the first thing they think is probably like a chimpanzee.
So if I were to say, bring me that monkey,
I would think chimpanzee.
and somebody brought me a gorilla, they'd be wrong.
Technically.
Really?
Yeah. It's
No.
it's two different species, yeah.
No, gorillas are monkeys. They're just big monkeys.
No, it's a gorilla.
Monkeys are just little gorillas.
No, it's a monkey.
No, monkeys and gorillas are the same thing, right?
No.
Yes. So okay. So it's like we're all people, right? Then
You better watch where you're going with that one.
No, listen. We're all people, right? Then there's there's short people and there's tall people. They're all people. That's just, if I say bring me a tall person.
But it's not a difference of height. It's a whole difference of bone structure.
There's a difference between bone structure and tall people and short people.
The way they're built, things are different.
It's same for tall and short people.
But they're not even.
I got them.
They're a different species. Monkeys and gorillas.
So gorillas.
They're all
so gorillas aren't monkeys.
No, they're gorillas. It's like fingers and thumbs.
Stop saying that. I don't like when you say that. It ruins it. Don't say it.
That's true.
Don't say that. But help me understand. So if I go to the monkey exhibit, I won't see a gorilla in a zoo?
No.
How? But they're built the same. They do the same things.
No, they don't.
They climb.
No, they don't.
They scream. They throw poop. They walk on their knuckles. They all do the same thing. Monkeys are gorillas.
There's gorillas. There's chimps. Maybe. I don't want to, at this risk of sounding like, I think they're different. They might all be one thing.
I'm going to Google that real quick. Because I think they are. Are monkeys... This is a little encore. Are you ready? Monkey species include baboons, macaques, I don't know what that is, marmosetas, pteromines, and capuchins. Ape species include humans, gorillas, chimpanzees. Oh!
Yeah, so they're not.
So apes are humans. So gorillas are humans.
No.
Wait, so we're apes.
Yeah.
So it says apes.
Gorillas and monkeys are different.
Well, it says ape species include humans and gorillas. So you're saying the scientists are meaning to say that gorillas are closer to humans than they are to monkeys?
Maybe by that standard. It's probably not, it's not saying closer. There's probably certain characteristics that define it. Like maybe size or something like that. But yeah, primates, like monkeys and chimps and capuchins. Capuchins are the cute little ones, like from Paul Blart. Or not Paul Blart.
Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum. That's a capuchin. Those are monkeys. Apes are your gorillas, your orangutans, your huge ones.
So who lifts more? So
Apes.
I'm saying, so if you got like a monkey on like a bench press and some SARMs and it like got big as a gorilla, we would call that an ape.
No. It has nothing to do with how much they bench, you moron. Oh. It's their skeletal mass.
I'm not too sure they should be confident in that.
You want to go to where? The lab? And tell them they're wrong?
Because the same people that are saying apes are closer to humans are the same people that say fish are animals. And so do you understand how there's no consistency in anything? And that's why I get confused. Do you understand that though? Like, there's no consistency. So is a jellyfish a fish?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's in the ocean. It lives in water. It's predominantly be considered a fish. It's obviously a different
So a
species.
crocodile isn't a fish?
I believe a crocodile is considered amphibian because it can live outside of water.
No, you're saying amphibian. I'm saying a fish.
No, it's not a fish.
How?
So it's a.
What's the difference between a fish
if
and
you throw a bass on the grass, it's not gonna just keep swimming and go look at the tree and grab some nuts and try to bite a person's leg. It's gonna.
Okay, what about seals?
A seal?
Is seal a fish? They don't have feet.
I don't think that's how you classify a fish with not having hooves. I don't think if something doesn't have feet, it's a fish.
Fish don't have feet.
Some might.
Name a fish with a foot.
I don't know. I'm saying some might. You know how many undeveloped species there are?
I think we're living on a whim. I think a bunch of it is
I think you're needing a little more consistency, but I also don't think you get it.
I don't think they get it.
Yes, they do. Don't look at me like that.
Not because David Blaine spent about like a month underwater. Is he a fish?
He's a liar.
No, because
that's what he is. He's a liar. He's a con artist.
Don't talk about him. No, he's for real.
No, he's dope. But
those are real. Those are real.
He's a liar.
No,
he spent. Yeah,
those are real. Because those aren't magic tricks.
Yeah, those are
body like what's it called?
Illusions.
No, it's not an illusion either. It's like he's like
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
He's like an endurance artist, is what he is.
Yeah.
So it's not even magic tricks. It's endurance artist.
I'm gonna take him to the deep waters and drown him.
We're gonna revisit this fish. I'm gonna come back next week.
Oh my god.
We can talk about it on Patreon. No,
what?
You know
What was that? We're talking about on Paytime.
No, you know what I want to talk about on Patreon? Cut to fourth. Pierce's mustache is fake.
2 days ago.
2 days ago we saw him and he didn't have on his face.
Didn't have that. Like I'm about to check if we took pictures or videos from that night. You did not have that on your face.
And now it's starting to make sense because when he walked into the office today, you know what he said?
What?
He said, "I don't have any hair on my back anymore."
Oh
That's
my
his
god!
back
You
hair.
shaved your back and glued it to your staff.
We're gonna figure out We're gonna figure out Pierce's body hair situation and he has a new accent out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Stick to Patreon. Come to Patreon on Wednesday for the extended episode. We're gonna talk about all this. Guys, thank you so much for coming back to the You Should Know podcast. We'll see you on tour. 1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas, and we will see you next time.
How's mom?
What?
How's mom?
Oh yeah, dude, you're weird, bro. Now let's start recording Patreon right now because this is weird.